Okay, before I start doing my little demo, I ran into a problem, and I'm sure other people have experienced this before. Specifically, I'm using the Intuos Wacom Tablet, and I'm sure it's a common problem. At least I hope so, because it happens to me constantly. Um, as you notice here, I have my settings set up. I have my brush pen on, brush, and I have my pen pressure selection on, and so that should have my pen pressure. But as you see here, when I start drawing, there's no variance in the line weight whatsoever. So to fix this problem, I go over to my brush settings. If you don't have your brush settings over here in this panel, you can simply go to Window and check mark Brush, and it'll give you that window. It may give it to you somewhere else just because I've had it previously set up over here. Generally, it opens it up to this screen. And if you look at your brush here, a sample of your brush, there's no line weight or variance, so that's just to double reconfirm that your eyes are seeing what you think they're seeing. Um, so to make sure what's going on, I mean, this could be a multitude of problems, but the most common problem is that your drivers are not up to date. So when you click on Shape Dynamics, you want your pen set to pen pressure. But if we look here, there's a little caution sign saying, yeah, there's something wrong. So, this is just to reconfirm that you think the problem is what the problem is. So, at this point, we just need to re-download the Wacom drivers. So I already Googled. You just, to get there simply, you could just Google Wacom drivers, and it will take you to this page. This page has drivers for everything Wacom, and this works for other things too. I forgot what it's called, a different tablet, which was a Cyber Tech or Cyber something. And occasionally this would happen as well. So you would just Google the drivers for whatever brand your tablet is. Once you get there, we look up what we're doing. This is the latest drivers for the Cintiq, which unfortunately I do not have one of those. And the Studio Pro Cintiq, drivers for Intuos Pro, latest drivers for current Intuos. I think I have Intuos Pro. What's the back of this say? Yeah, I have Intuos Pro. So, you just click download, and yeah, previous driver removed from your hard drive before proceeding. Generally, I've never had to do this. It just creates a duplicate. But if you're, particular about your computer, yeah, go back, look into your downloads folder, and delete previous Wacom drivers. Hit OK. That's going to take some time, obviously. So, what's going to happen after this is the wizard is going to come up. You go through the wizard to re-download the drivers. I'm sure you've done that before. If you really don't know how to do that, you can leave a message in the comments, and I will give you a step-by-step tutorial of that as well. But for the most part, yeah, you just click on it, go through the wizard, and it'll say you need to restart your computer, which is fine. Just make sure everything's saved. I'm sure most of you have restarted your computers before, and you know what you need to save and what you don't. And if that doesn't solve the problem, there's a couple other things that I found out that are a little weird. Sometimes you can't have Photoshop open when your tablet is already plugged in. You must plug your tablet in first and then open up Photoshop. And for some reason that works. And other times, it's the opposite. You have to have Photoshop already previously opened, and then you have to plug in your tablet. Is that what I just said? Anyways, you get the idea. If it's not one, try the other. And if it's not that, do the other. But I always suggest first doing the drivers because that's generally the most common problem. And then we get this, just part of the wizard. Okay, I'm back. We're going to see if this worked out. If it didn't work out, we'll try other troubleshooting, and we will just cancel my whole plan that I had for my painting demo, and we'll just do troubleshooting demos, because that's what being an artist is. Constantly troubleshooting. Trust me, if you're a 3D artist working in Maya or 3ds Max, you don't, like 90% troubleshooting. 10% actually animating. Anyways, so we're back here. I got my brush tool ready. Pen pressure is on. It looks like it's working. See that little swoop at the end? Yeah. See? Fixing drivers works almost every time. See, when I open up my brush presets now, we have this variant shape. Another time I'll probably show you how to adjust your shape here. You could just go in here and have lots of fun just kind of screwing around, making whatever kind of paint brush you want. I just go in here and kind of mess with things to see what I can get. Pew pew. Yeah. I mean, that could be used as some kind of like bracelet trinket tree on something. But yeah, let's go back and reset. Oh, I didn't know how to do that. Nope. Okay. Fix that. B. That's another thing. Sometimes I forget. If you don't have your brush tool selected, this will be blank. And sometimes I open up this like, what's going on? Why can't I change? Oh yeah. B. Okay. How do I reset this? More troubleshooting. Brush presets. I don't know what that means. I want to go back. You could ultimately just do this. Yay. Fix that spacing on there. Okay. Troubleshooting complete. That's your video for today. No painting. I'll do that on the next video. I'll start it up right after this. But yeah. That's in case your video ever has, in case your tablet and Photoshop ever has issues with pen pressure and pen sensitivity. That's what you do. Any questions, or if you know a better way to do it, I'm totally open for suggestions. Leave a comment down below, and I'll get back to you on it. Thanks. Thanks for tuning in.